Hello everyone! Hearts Come Home is the perfect set for our project number 8 of the 12 projects of Christmas, and the matching thinlets, of course, or edgelets is what they really are, and we're going to use a couple of those. So I'm going to take those off. We're going to have some little houses and then the church and home scene. So let's get to work. First things first, we're going to use our magnetic platform and our cutting plate. And we've got 2 pieces of Whisper white cardstock. One is 1 inch by 2 inches, and that's the one we're going to use to cut out our houses. And then this one is 3 inches by 3.5 inches, and that's the one we're going to use to cut out our church scene. Then of course another cutting plate goes on the top, and we run that through the Big Shot. And what we get are these 2 awesome edged pieces here. Then on a piece of 4 by 4.5 inch gray granite cardstock, we will tape our houses up in the top right corner. And I don't know if I told you this yet, but this is the Rich Family Christmas card this year. So you're getting a little sneak peek. So we've got the houses on there, and then we're going to take some of the Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper. And this piece is 3 inches by 4 inches. And what we're going to do is just trim 1 inch off. And we want to keep it so that you can see the plaid continuing through the pattern even when you separate the 2. Then we'll take the top one first, keeping in mind, remember, we want to keep those plaids matching. And maybe that's more of a OCD thing for me, but we'll just attach that one there. And then this one down here at the bottom, leaving a teeny border of the gray granite. Then using our cherry cobbler ink and our Joy to the World stamp, we'll ink that up and stamp it right in the opening. And the braided linen trim is one of my favorites from the annual catalog. So we'll just tie that in a simple knot. And trim it off. Then we'll adhere that to our cherry cobbler card. And of course that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. That's cut in half the long way. All right, so there's the front of our card. Now we're going to work on the inside. I've got a piece of Whisper white, and it is scored at 1 inch, 2 3/4 inches, and 4 1/2 inches. So we're going to fold that in half. And then fold the next one up. So here we've got a valley fold, and then a mountain fold, and then another valley fold. So it's going to end up to be like this. It took me a second to remember how that goes. And then we'll bring in the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. We're going to fold on this mountain fold and put our punch approximately halfway in. And there are some markings on the inside of the punch that will kind of help you get that punch where you want it. So we'll just line it up so that we've got kind of an evenly spaced punch on the right and the left. So we'll punch that out. Then we've got this little window. Okay, so next we are going to attach this to the inside of our card. We're going to be generous with the adhesive on the 1 inch tab on this end, and then this longer piece here. Oops. So when we put this in the card, we want it up to, but not overlapping, the fold at all. Okay. Oh, I got some adhesive down here. All right, and then we want to take and attach the 1-inch piece the same way up to the fold, but not crossing. So you've got a little bit of a gap here with your paper, and that's okay. You want that. All right, next we're going to take this guy and some mini glue dots. So we're going to take the glue dots and we're going to attach on the backs and the fronts of each of these pieces that kind of stick out on the side, back and front. And oops, I didn't get the front on that one like I wanted to. Okay, so then these will slip inside. And then you can adhere like so. So there we go. We've got our little pop-up for our pop-up card. And then what you'll want to do, because you know you've got all that extra cardstock here where the fold is, I would just take your bone folder and just re-crease that card on the outside. And then make sure all the stickies are off so it doesn't stick. So you open up your card and you have this little pop-up. So cute. And of course you can finish it out with some words or and then you of course sign it. And then on the back side, we're just going to jazz that up a little bit with some more of the Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper. So this one is cut 3.5 by 5, and we're just going to cover up that the little tab on the back side here. And then it just makes it look a little bit more polished and finished. So cute. Thanks for joining me for project number 8. Project number 9 coming your way soon. Have a very Merry Christmas.